Have you ever felt like an outsider? You walk among the crowd, yet a profound sense of disconnect persists. Unusual dreams, thoughts that transcend the mundane, something within you calls, yet remains elusive. What if I told you that you are not entirely human? That a secret about your origins exists, one the world wants to keep hidden. This is not science fiction. This is an awakening. Watch until the end to uncover a truth that may redefine your very existence. 1. The inherent divinity of the chosen one. The elect are not merely human, they possess a divine element. The indelible mark of the Creator. This is substantiated by the biblical passage Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. Let us make humankind in our image, according to our likeness. This implies that human nature transcends the purely material. It encompasses a superior spiritual component. Directly connected to God, this inherent divinity distinguishes the elect, granting them a unique ontological status. Their actions, therefore, are not solely determined by earthly constraints but are informed by a higher purpose. A divine mandate. The implication is not merely of a metaphorical resemblance, but a genuine participation in the divine essence, a reflection of the Creator's own being. This inherent connection provides a framework for understanding their actions and their ultimate destiny. A destiny predetermined by their divinely ordained nature. The chosen, therefore, are not simply individuals selected by chance, but beings fundamentally different, possessing a spiritual inheritance that shapes their lives and their relationship with the divine. The elect experience a profound sense of otherness, stemming from their inherent divine nature. This often manifests as a pervasive feeling of alienation and disconnection from the surrounding world. They find themselves at odds with societal structures and conventional human norms, unable to derive satisfaction from commonplace pleasures. Instead, they are driven by an unwavering, almost visceral, pursuit of something greater, a higher purpose that transcends the mundane. This inherent difference is not merely a matter of personal preference, it is a fundamental aspect of their being. A divinely ordained divergence from the ordinary human experience. Their unique perspective, while potentially isolating, fuels their relentless quest for meaning and purpose beyond the limitations of the conventional world. This inherent distinction shapes their lives, influencing their choices, relationships, and ultimately, their destinies. The human experience, from this perspective, is viewed as a sojourn of a higher-order consciousness inhabiting a physical vessel. This fundamental premise yields several distinct characteristics. Firstly, individuals possessing this elevated consciousness demonstrate superior cognitive abilities, perceiving the world with an acuity and depth unavailable to the average person. They possess an enhanced awareness, readily discerning patterns and nuances imperceptible to others. Secondly, their aspirations transcend the purely material. Instead of seeking fleeting gratification, they are driven by an inherent need to uncover deeper meaning and purpose, often pursuing intellectual or spiritual endeavors with unwavering dedication. Finally, and perhaps most significantly, these individuals frequently experience a profound sense of alienation and misunderstanding from the broader populace. Their elevated cognitive functions and unconventional perspectives render them enigmatic, even inexplicable, to those operating within a more conventional framework of understanding. This disconnect is not a failure of communication, but rather a consequence of their fundamentally different mode of perception and experience. The term divine nature does not imply deification or absolute transcendence. Rather, it signifies individuals possessing a unique spiritual essence, bearing the indelible mark of the Creator. Their inherent responsibility lies in heeding a higher calling, transcending the constraints and conventions of ordinary societal structures. This elevated status necessitates a life dedicated to the fulfillment of a divinely ordained purpose, a path that inherently diverges from the mundane pursuits of the common populace. Their actions are guided not by the dictates of societal norms, but by an inner compass attuned to a superior moral and spiritual framework. This commitment to a higher purpose often necessitates a degree of detachment from the material world and its transient concerns, allowing for a more profound engagement with their spiritual destiny. The weight of this responsibility, however, is not a burden, but rather a privilege, a testament to the unique grace bestowed upon those deemed worthy of such a calling. This message, while intended to uplift and empower individuals who feel alienated, carries the inherent risk of fostering social isolation and a sense of unwarranted superiority. The assertion that difference inherently possesses meaning is presented without empirical evidence, relying instead on a framework consistent with religious and spiritual beliefs. This perspective, while potentially comforting to some, lacks the scientific rigor necessary to substantiate its claims. The potential for individuals to interpret this message as justification for social withdrawal or the cultivation of an elitist mindset necessitates a critical evaluation of its underlying assumptions and potential consequences. Furthermore, the absence of demonstrable evidence undermines the message's overall credibility and necessitates a more nuanced approach to addressing feelings of alienation and fostering a sense of belonging within a diverse society. 2. The world actively seeks to suppress the chosen one. The contemporary world actively discourages spiritual awakening. Instead, it systematically suppresses exceptional individuals through various insidious mechanisms. Firstly, it imposes rigid societal norms, forcing those with heightened spiritual sensitivity to conform to restrictive behavioral and cognitive patterns. This pressure to adhere to established expectations stifles individuality and prevents the exploration of one's unique spiritual path. Secondly, the system cultivates self-doubt and undermines confidence in intuitive insights. When individuals experience themselves as different, society actively reinforces the notion that such divergence is inherently flawed, leading to self-recrimination and a suppression of their authentic selves. This systematic erosion of self-belief is a crucial element in maintaining the status quo. Finally, the prevailing societal structure actively perpetuates a state of willful ignorance. Rather than encouraging introspection and self-discovery, it bombards individuals with distractions, superficial entertainment, material pursuits, and an endless cycle of mundane routines, designed to prevent genuine self-reflection and the pursuit of spiritual understanding. This constant barrage of distractions effectively obscures the path to spiritual enlightenment. For instance, independent thinkers are often labeled as rebels, their unique perspectives dismissed as disruptive or threatening to the established order. Individuals possessing profound spiritual insights are frequently characterized as unrealistic or delusional, their wisdom disregarded in favor of materialistic pursuits. Furthermore, the educational and media landscapes actively discourage independent thought, steering individuals towards a relentless pursuit of wealth and status, thereby diverting attention away from the crucial task of self-awareness and spiritual growth. This concerted effort to suppress spiritual awakening represents a significant impediment to individual fulfillment and societal progress. This world is meticulously engineered to ensnare humanity within a relentless cycle of materialism, effectively hindering the realization of our inherent spiritual nature. This insidious design manifests in several key ways. Firstly, the pervasive pressure of economic necessity compels most individuals to dedicate the majority of their lives to the pursuit of financial stability, leaving little to no time for introspection and the exploration of life's deeper meaning. Secondly, a constant barrage of distractions, ubiquitous entertainment, pervasive social media, and a relentless stream of negative news is strategically deployed to capture and dominate the human mind, diverting attention from higher aspirations and spiritual growth. Finally, the existing power structures maintain their dominance through the calculated dissemination of fear, leveraging anxieties surrounding financial stability, personal safety, and social standing to prevent individuals from venturing beyond the confines of their comfort zones and challenging the status quo. Illustrative examples abound. Individuals possessing innovative and creative minds often find their potential stifled by the monotonous routines of conventional employment. Those who dare to question the established order frequently face isolation, marginalization, and systematic efforts to discredit their perspectives. Furthermore, societal structures prioritize competition over collaboration, fostering a sense of disconnection and hindering the cultivation of a higher, more unified consciousness. This systemic suppression of spiritual awareness is not accidental. It is a deliberate strategy employed to maintain control and perpetuate a materialistic worldview, thereby obscuring the path to genuine self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. Individuals chosen for a unique mission often face trials exceeding those of the average person. Misunderstanding is a common consequence. Those with heightened awareness frequently encounter societal rejection. Obstruction is a persistent challenge. Any endeavor toward spiritual advancement is likely to meet resistance from family, friends, and established systems. A profound sense of isolation frequently results from the lack of individuals resonating at a similar vibrational frequency, leading to a pervasive feeling of alienation and non-belonging. Illustrative examples abound throughout history. Visionary pioneers such as Galileo, Tesla, and even Jesus Christ all faced significant societal opposition when introducing concepts and ideas far ahead of their time. This opposition, often manifesting as ridicule, persecution, or outright suppression, serves as a testament to the inherent challenges faced by those who dare to challenge conventional wisdom and illuminate a path towards a higher understanding. The weight of such a mission, coupled with the pervasive societal resistance, necessitates exceptional resilience, unwavering conviction, and an unwavering commitment to one's purpose. The only path to liberation from worldly control involves a resolute commitment to 4 fundamental principles. Firstly, cultivate an unwavering awareness of the truth. Recognize that the prevailing societal structures actively seek to suppress individual enlightenment and spiritual growth. Secondly, resist the insidious allure of systemic entrapment. Do not allow material possessions, pervasive media narratives, or societal pressures to divert you from your authentic path. Thirdly, cultivate a profound connection with the divine creator. Seek solace and guidance in your spiritual origins, aligning your actions with the dictates of your higher self. Finally, trust implicitly in your intuition. Reject the imposition of societal norms that seek to confine you within restrictive and inauthentic frameworks. Only through the unwavering adherence to these principles can genuine liberation be achieved. 3. The chosen individual must awaken and assume their rightful position. Awakening is inevitable. The chosen one, though subjected to trials and impediments, will ultimately unveil the truth. This awakening process typically manifests in the following ways. A. Experiencing life-altering shocks, loss and suffering. The chosen one often endures significant trauma, including the loss of loved ones, financial ruin, or betrayal. Isolation. A profound sense of alienation from the world compels a search for deeper meaning. Recognizing the world's deception, witnessing systemic hypocrisy instigates questioning of established norms and a pursuit of verifiable truth. For instance, many individuals achieve enlightenment only after experiencing profound betrayal, catastrophic financial loss, or a near-death experience. The catalyst for awakening, while often traumatic, serves as a crucible forging a deeper understanding of reality and the individual's place within it. This process is not passive. It demands active engagement with the challenges presented, a rigorous examination of one's beliefs, and a persistent pursuit of authentic knowledge. The path to awakening is rarely linear, often characterized by periods of doubt, despair, and even regression. However, the inherent drive towards truth ultimately prevails, leading to a transformative shift in perspective and a profound understanding of one's purpose. The intensity of the awakening experience varies, but the fundamental shift in consciousness remains consistent, a transition from a state of naive acceptance to one of informed awareness. Recognizing one's true calling necessitates irreversible change. Awakening precludes a return to complacency. Those who have experienced this profound shift cannot feign slumber and resume a life of unfulfillment. A profound sense of responsibility to contribute to the betterment of the world emerges. The individual transcends self-interest, recognizing a higher purpose that demands action. This awakening fosters a connection with a transcendent power. They tap into an inner strength, guided by a divine or universal source. Illustrative examples include figures such as Buddha, Jesus, and various prophets, all of whom underwent a transformative awakening upon recognizing their unique and divinely ordained missions. Rise up. Shatter the chains of the system following awakening. The chosen one cannot remain passive, they must act to effect change. The liberation from systemic control demands decisive action. Fear must not be a governing force. The relinquishing of the fear of loss and the acceptance of the transient nature of this world are paramount. Dependence on the system must be eradicated, control by monetary gain. Social standing, or societal validation must be rejected. Mastery over one's thoughts and energy is essential. Focus must be directed towards truth. Actively resisting the pull of negativity. This requires a conscious and unwavering commitment to self-determination. For example, the individual who abandons a secure position to pursue a spiritual path, despite societal disapproval, embodies this resolute rejection of systemic constraints. This courageous act signifies a profound shift in priorities, prioritizing personal truth and spiritual growth over material security and social acceptance. Such individuals actively challenge the established order, demonstrating that true freedom lies in breaking free from the limitations imposed by external forces and embracing the power of self-defined purpose. Their actions serve as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of conscious rebellion against a system that seeks to confine and control. Lanterns illuminate and inspire, guiding others to awakening. The chosen one does not walk alone, they bear the responsibility of awakening others. They spearhead transformative change, serving as inspirational figures in the construction of a new world order. Their talents are wielded in the service of humanity, contributing meaningfully to society regardless of their chosen field. This leadership manifests in various forms, exemplified by pioneers of intellectual advancement and those who initiate world-altering movements. Their influence extends beyond individual achievement. They actively cultivate a network of like-minded individuals, fostering collaboration and collective action towards a shared vision of progress. This proactive engagement ensures the sustainability and amplification of their transformative impact, leaving an enduring legacy that transcends generations. The chosen one's journey is not merely a personal quest for enlightenment, but a dedicated commitment to the elevation of humanity through the empowerment and awakening of others. The path to self-elevation is arduous and fraught with obstacles. Those chosen for this journey will inevitably encounter significant impediments, however. Unwavering perseverance is the key to overcoming them. The challenges are numerous and multifaceted, demanding resilience and strategic adaptation. Social isolation, for instance, necessitates the proactive cultivation of supportive communities that resonate with one's values and aspirations. Confronting ridicule and misunderstanding requires the development of emotional fortitude and a resolute disregard for negative opinions. Financial hardship demands the adoption of pragmatic financial strategies, including minimalist living and meticulous financial management. Periods of self-doubt necessitate a conscious connection with a higher power or a source of profound inspiration. History provides compelling examples of individuals who, despite facing intense opposition and adversity, persevered in their pursuit of a greater purpose. Figures such as Nikola Tesla and Martin Luther King Jr. serve as potent testaments to the transformative power of unwavering commitment in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Their legacies underscore the critical importance of resilience, strategic planning, and an unwavering belief in one's own potential as essential components of a successful ascent. 4. A prayer invoking spiritual awakening. Prayer, a conduit to superior power. When an individual chooses to pray, they are simultaneously engaging in two crucial actions: establishing a connection with a universal energy source, the Creator, the universe, God, higher consciousness, the divine, and activating their inherent inner strength to fulfill their destined purpose. This is not merely a passive act of supplication, it is a dynamic engagement with a higher power, resulting in a synergistic amplification of personal capabilities. Illustrative examples abound throughout history. Prophets and enlightened figures such as the Buddha, Jesus, and Muhammad all utilized prayer as a fundamental method for accessing universal wisdom and guidance. Their profound insights and transformative actions were, in part, a direct consequence of this consistent communion with a superior intelligence. The act of prayer, therefore, transcends simple petition. It represents a conscious effort to align oneself with a greater cosmic order, thereby unlocking potential and facilitating the achievement of divinely ordained goals. This alignment fosters clarity, strengthens resolve, and empowers the individual to navigate life's challenges with enhanced resilience and purpose. The efficacy of prayer lies not solely in receiving answers, but in the transformative process of connection and self-discovery it initiates. A prayer for awakening typically comprises three key elements: invocation of truth and knowledge, a call to dispel illusion, grant me the clarity to perceive truth, to transcend the deceptions of the world, liberation from control, empower me to break free from systemic constraints and discover my true purpose, attainment of higher wisdom, illuminate my mind that I may discern the righteous path. Illustrative example: numerous ancient spiritual traditions feature invocations designed to open the third eye, a symbol of wisdom and enlightenment. Invocation of strength and resilience, conquering fear, bestow upon me the fortitude to confront adversity and overcome fear. Perseverance on the path of enlightenment, should opposition arise, grant me unwavering resolve. Dissemination of light, empower me to become a beacon of illumination for the world. Illustrative example: great spiritual leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. invoked divine strength to face oppression with unwavering courage. Invocation for collective enlightenment, awakening the slumbering masses, awaken the souls trapped in darkness. Initiating transformative change, grant the world a collective awakening, that we may together forge a new reality. Healing collective trauma, guide humanity towards transcending pain, fear, and conflict, to achieve genuine peace. Illustrative example: significant global movements for change invariably originate with a small group of awakened individuals, whose influence subsequently expands. The power of prayer, its significance and impact. Prayer transcends mere ritual. It possesses a demonstrable capacity to reshape both individual perception and the broader world. Its influence on the subconscious mind is profound. The act of prayer generates high-frequency vibrations within the brain, facilitating the reprogramming of negative thought patterns and fostering a more positive and constructive mindset. Furthermore, sincere prayer establishes a connection with the universal energy field, attracting coincidences, beneficial relationships, and opportune circumstances aligned with the petitioner's intentions. This process extends beyond the individual, creating a ripple effect of positive energy. When an individual prays for enlightenment or positive change, they generate a frequency that resonates outwards, potentially influencing and inspiring others to experience similar transformations. Empirical evidence supports these claims. Numerous scientific studies have documented the measurable impact of meditation and prayer on the Earth's electromagnetic field and the demonstrable improvement in psychological well-being among practitioners. These findings underscore the tangible and far-reaching effects of prayer, solidifying its importance as a powerful tool for personal growth and positive societal influence. Effective prayer is inextricably linked to decisive action. Prayer is not passive expectation of miraculous intervention, rather, it serves as a catalyst for strengthening resolve and inspiring purposeful action. The truly chosen individual does not merely pray, they actively engage in the process of enacting change. This individual action, in turn, catalyzes transformative shifts within the broader community. Such awakening is inherently contagious, a cascading effect originating from a single individual and ultimately impacting the global landscape. The efficacy of prayer is not measured solely by its inherent power, but by its capacity to galvanize individuals into becoming agents of positive change, thereby amplifying its impact exponentially. This synergistic relationship between prayer and action underscores the critical role of personal responsibility in achieving meaningful and lasting transformation. You now know the truth. You are not ordinary. Those overlooked signs, those unusual feelings, they are pieces of a larger reality. You are chosen. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? The world will not reveal the answers, but you can discover them yourself. To delve further into this mystery, please like, subscribe, and enable notifications, for what follows will be even more impactful. Have you experienced strange signs regarding your origins? Comment below. All responses will be addressed.